YouTube. So I'm here to do my week 46 update since having gastric bypass surgery. Last week I was 228 pounds. This week I'm 225.6, so I lost 2.4 pounds, which I'm really happy about. I'm glad that I did that because, like I say, I still really haven't been exercising that much since having my concussion. It's been like a really long kind of road, but I'm hoping that I'm nearing the end of it. I did have an MRI and I'm supposed to go talk to them about the results tomorrow and everything. So if there's nothing that shows on the MRI, it may just be that I have migraine symptoms now that may last or that may get better, because when you hit your head and you have trauma, then migraines can happen. I will admit it's been definitely a tough week. It's been a tough day. I honestly wasn't even planning on making this video today, but I feel like making this video is better than me going and getting ice cream because that's what I really, really want to do. So I thought I would face what I'm feeling, I guess. I think the trouble with this journey for me is, like, I knew it was going to be hard, but I never knew how hard it was going to be emotionally wise, and it's really tough, and it's especially tough when you become so much smaller, but yet you're fighting the old ways of thinking and the old ways of feeling. Like, I met this guy, I was dating this guy, and I kind of felt like I was settling a little bit, but the old fat me was like, oh, you won't be able to find anybody, you won't be able to find anybody okay with, you having a weight loss surgery and all that kind of stuff. And that's how, like, the old fat Dana would think, and not like how I should be feeling about myself, because I'm like 25.6 pounds away from being in the 100s, and that's just amazing to me. I never thought I would get to this point. And so for me to feel like I have to settle to have somebody care about me really sucks. And granted, I didn't feel like 100% I was settling. I felt like 20% I was, or something like that. But I know I should feel 0% like I've settled. And needless to say, this guy was talking to other girls, seeing another girl, and I gave him another opportunity. And then tonight I found out that he is, I guess, not necessarily talking to another girl, but said some really, like, because I said some really bad, like, hurtful things about me, like he was only dating me to make his ex, jealous and all this kind of stuff. And I haven't confronted him yet, but I plan to, and I'm definitely done. But it doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't make it, okay in your mind, because you want to feel cared about. You want to feel needed. And I know growing up, I didn't have that. And I guess for me, I felt like I had finally found it. Not necessarily like found the one, but I found someone who liked me for me and wanted me for me, regardless of, things that weren't perfect about me. And so it's kind of really devastating because of that. And it does make me want to return back to my old best friend. But I know I have to fight through this, because I know realistically there are plenty of other guys, and there are guys out there that would treat me so much better than this. And for a new relationship, it should be more easy. It should be more fun. I shouldn't have to be with someone I don't trust or that's talking to other girls, whether it's online or whether it's, he's actually seeing them. I don't think it really matters because your mind is somewhere else. Had he told me, oh, I'm dating other people, that would have been one thing. But the fact that he continuously lies to me, I don't know. And I told myself before, oh, I'm never gonna settle. I'm never gonna, be that girl, and I'm being that girl because I feel like I can't do any better. And it just sucks that like this negativity is coming back into my life, and this past month has been so full of drama and just frustration, and it's brought me back to feelings of food and stuff, and I don't want to be with someone that's going to cause me to want to overeat. I don't know if anybody else has kind of felt like this as they've gone like through their transformation, like if they felt like they've kind of settled a little bit, or like their confidence has gone down, because I thought I had come further than this in my journey, and I guess I haven't yet. There's so many feelings still that I feel like I've broke the ice and I'm trying to deal with, but they're so deep and there's so much more to them that I think it's going to take a long time to understand why I feel these feelings, why I feel like I don't deserve good things, and I know a lot of that goes back to my childhood and back to my overeating problem, but I just wish that there was a faster fix. I mean, weight loss wise, this week things have been good. I haven't really had any issues too much or anything. It's just been emotional, and it's been emotional because of a guy not on my part but on his part. And you shouldn't have a guy that's going to make you feel bad about yourself. And I'm just feeling really bad about myself. I'm like, well, why doesn't anyone want me? So, the bad thing is yeah, I wanted someone in my life, but I've spent most of my life putting my hand up and holding people back because I didn't want to get hurt, and so I had this like fat armor on so that I wouldn't get hurt. And now like that I'm shedding this armor, just like shedding my clothes, it was like another piece of my protective layer. It's so raw, and like I say, it's harder than what I thought. The good thing was I was crying about this earlier, but now I think I'm just so like amazed and angry and mad at myself that I don't think I can cry. I'm sure I can cry later, but I'm mad at myself for trusting him. I'm mad at myself for, like I say, letting myself feel like the old fat feelings, because I am worth something, and I am worth having someone treat me right. I need to feel it even more than I feel it, because I used to feel like when I was bigger, like, oh, I would rather be alone and not get hurt than be with someone and hurt or, settling. And this guy is obviously going to continue to hurt me because it's only been a month and he's already done all this stuff. So, yeah. So my week has kind of ended kind of really crappy. The good thing is I'm only 25.6 pounds away from the 100s to Wonderland. I never thought this day would come. Starting out at 396, I thought I would never get to this point. So definitely happy about that, and I'm trying to focus on not how this person has hurt me, but more on look how far I've come. And if it had been any other time, I would have been sitting down just shoveling the food and eating, and I'm not doing that at this point, even though I do wish I had like something sweet to snack on or something. I'm still not sitting in front of the TV eating a bag of chips or something like that. So the fact that I've come so far and lost so much weight and everything, it's pretty amazing, you know. I don't know how long emotionally things will be hard for me. I wish I had the answer, but unfortunately I don't. I feel like for, I don't remember when. I don't know if it was like 6 months or something like that. That's when the emotional stuff really started getting hard for me. And I think probably the reason for that is because that was around the time that I had accumulated a lot of weight loss, and so a lot of that armor was going away because I was getting so much smaller that people were paying attention to me more and talking to me more. And I think the emotional stuff kind of came up, the fears, the self-doubt, all that. So I'm hoping that the emotional stuff will get easier, because I definitely feel like at a stall emotionally wise. I think ending it with this guy is a good first step in showing myself that reminding myself that I'm stronger than I think I am, and that I am worthy of being cared about by someone who truly cares about me, not by someone who just wants to have tons of girls in their life. So I guess this is going to just be a week of me reminding myself that I'm a good person and I deserve good things. And sometimes that's really, really hard to believe, because you may know it in reality, but knowing it and believing it are two different things. And it makes me want to cry thinking about it, because I know I'm a good person, and I know I was a good person back when I was fat, but I think now I see it a little bit more because my confidence has gone up some. But I'm letting, I guess, certain situations bring down my confidence, and so I don't know. Anyway, this has been a total ramble video. Not much about, I mean, I guess it is about weight loss because emotions high with weight loss, but really hasn't been necessarily about how I've been eating or anything like that. It's been more of a ramble. So hopefully this didn't, bring anybody down or anything. I'm proud of myself for making this video and getting my feelings out there, because I think sometimes we all need a little help and we all need a little support, and I think this is a good way to kind of get it from people that understand and that have gone through it and that may still be going through it. And yeah, so anyway, here's to a better week and more success and us becoming stronger. So I hope everybody can have a really good week. I'm going to try my best to have a good week, and I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.